Hello again, this is Peter B. And today I'm back on working on the 50 Greatest Players in Boston Red Sox history by Robert Cohen. I did 2 videos so far of honorable mentions 60 to 56 and then 55 to 51. Today I'm going to do his players 50 to 46. Now remember, this was written in 2018, so some of the players, especially today, will probably not be on the list if it was made today, and that's why I did honorable mentions and included Mookie Betts and Rafael Devers and Alexander Bogaerts. So, number 50. Number 50 is Jim Lonborg. Jim Lonborg played for the Red Sox from 1965 to 71. His career for the Red Sox was 68 and 65 with a 3.94 ERA, and he made the 1967 All-Star team. The drive for the 67 pennant, Lonborg was probably just as important as Kalya Yastrzemski. His very best year in 1967, he was 22 and 9, 3.16 ERA, 15 complete games, 2 shutouts, 246 Ks, and they won the Cy Young Award. He pitched games 2 and 5 in the World Series against the Cardinals. In those combined 2 games, he only gave up 4 hits, 1 run, and they were both complete games. He started Game 7 on only 2 days rest and didn't do as good. In 6 innings, he gave up 6 runs before being removed. The Red Sox lost 7-2 and lost the World Series to the Cardinals. After winning the World Series in 1968, he signed a new contract, and he went skiing in Lake Tahoe, where he tore 2 ligaments in his knee, and he was never the same pitcher. He spent a little time with the Red Sox until 71, and then he was traded to the Brewers and then the Phillies. He retired in 1979 and went to dental school. And when he graduated, Dr. Jim Lonborg opened his own practice in Massachusetts. So Jim Lonborg, this is the 1969 Topps. It is autographed. And oops, I forgot to pull out. That's the authenticity. I want to show you the back, but it has that pink background with black and white for the lettering. So Jim Lonborg. Number 49. And this player would probably not be there today, is Jacoby Ellsbury. Jacoby played for the Red Sox from 2007 to 2013. He hit .297, 65 home runs, 314 RBIs, and 241 stolen bases. In 2011, he won the Gold Glove. He also won the Silver Slugger Award, and he was a 2011 All-Star. He was on the world champion Red Sox teams of 2007 and 2013. Shortly after the 2013 season ended, he became a free agent and signed to the rival New York Yankees. Jacoby Ellsbury. And this is a 2013 Topps. There's Jacoby running out of the dugout to take center field. And the back of it. So number 49, Jacoby Ellsbury. There's probably another who would no longer be in the list, but it's pitcher Josh Beckett. Josh Beckett played for the Red Sox from 2006 to 2012. He won the World Series with the Florida Marlins against the New York Yankees. And a year later, he was traded to the Red Sox. He did very well in the beginning of his career with the Red Sox. He helped them get to the 2007 World Series and win it. He was the ace of the pitching staff. But after that, he became very cocky and sure of himself. And in 2012, he was the leader of the pack of Red Sox starting pitchers that on their off days would sit around in the clubhouse eating fried chicken and drinking beer. He was the so-called leader of that little group. And that upset the sports writers, which then in turn upset the fans. Also in 2012, things worsened when after he was being scratched from a game due to an injury, while the game was being played, he went out and played several rounds of golf. And that was kind of the breaking straw. Through the time he was with the Red Sox in 2012, he was 5-1 with a 5.23 ERA. At the trading deadline, Sox traded a bunch of undesirable players, including Beckett, Carl Crawford, and Adrian Gonzalez to the Dodgers. His overall record for the Red Sox is 89-53, 4.17 ERA, 1,108 Ks. He was an All-Star in 2007, 2009, and 2011. He was the 2007 ALCS MVP, and he was on the 2007 World Series champion Red Sox. So he started out well, but then kind of became lazy and became an undesirable here in Boston. So this is his Topps, I think 2008 special World Series card. And I was very glad to have him in 2007. I actually liked him when he was on the Marlins. And like I said, he was the ace of the staff on that 2017. And that's the back of it. So Josh Beckett, number 48. Number 47 is Derek Lowe. Derek Lowe played for the Red Sox between 1997 and 2004. He was versatile as both a reliever and a starter. In 2000, he had a 2.56 ERA with 42 saves. The Sox acquired closer Yugith Urbina at 2001 trade-in deadline, and Lowe was sent back to being a starter. He was the first player to record in a season 40-plus saves in one season, and then 20 victories as a starter in another season. On April 27th, 2002, he threw a no-hitter. Derek Lowe won the clinching games of the ALDS, ALCS, and the World Series. He was a two-time All-Star and on the 2004 World Series champ. So here's Derek Lowe, Topps 2001 card, 50th anniversary of Topps, so it has that nice gold 50 badge. And that's what the back looks like. So Derek Lowe, number 47. Number 46. Curt Schilling. Curt Schilling played for the Red Sox from 2004 to 2008, and he was a key contributor in the Sox 2004 World Series win and the breaking of the curse of the Bambino. I remember when we first got Curt Schilling in early 2004, before the season started. There was a commercial done by Dunkin' Donuts. He was in Arizona hitchhiking, and a truck came, and I think it was a truck, came and picked him up. And the truck asked, "So where are you going?" And in the commercial, he said, "I'm going to Boston to break the curse." Well, I thought that was very good foreshadowing, because that is exactly what Curt Schilling did in 2004. In 2004, he was 21-6, 3.26 ERA, 2003 Ks, and postseason he was 3-1. His career for the Red Sox, he was 53-29, 3.95 ERA, 574 Ks. He was on the 2004 All-Star team, and he was on both the 2004 and 2007 World Series champs. So this is a 2005 Red Sox, Topps Curt Schilling. Curt Schilling also had that bloody sock game, World Series game in 2004. And his sock is in the Hall of Fame, and I think he should be too. He kind of got political after he retired and said some things and started a bad company that really failed. And I think the sports writers are kind of holding his Republican views against him, his political views. And he was not elected into the Hall of Fame on the regular writers' ballot. And I don't believe he was put on the Hall of Fame on the recent ballot. On the list to be inducted in the Hall of Fame on the recent ballot. And what he did with the Phillies, Diamondbacks, and Red Sox, I really think he should be a Hall of Famer. Don't worry about political views after he ended his baseball career. Just judge him on what he did for baseball. So that is Curt Schilling. And that's the back of the card. And so I thank you very much. And next time, it will be 45-41. Thanks.